my name is Ryan, and today we are in a front end loader. Alright, so this is a Caterpillar 950K front end loader, and it's got about a 4.5 cubic yard bucket on the front, right there. It's a good little machine. It's got a backup camera. That's pretty much the main machine here at work that does all the heavy lifting, mostly feeding the cement plant. So that is what we're doing today. So when filling the cement plant, or concrete plant really, to make concrete there's 4 main ingredients. You got your cement, which is cement powder, the agent that actually gives the concrete strength and makes it set up and get hard. And then you've got your aggregate. You've got your 1/2 inch stone, which is just what I picked up here in the bucket. And then you've got 3/4 inch stone, and you've got your sand. Those 4 main ingredients make up concrete, and also as well, you can't forget your water. I mean, that's what makes it workable, the water, and what activates the cement. But anyway, so what we're doing today is basically all we're worrying about is the aggregate. I am dumping a bucket of 1/2 inch stone into the plant. And this plant is pretty simple. It's got 4 bins. It's got 2 sand bins in the middle, and then on each side you got your 1/2 inch bin, and you got your 3/4 bin. These are the bins I was telling you guys about. Sand, 3/4, pea stone. I wanted to come up here and show you guys because it's kind of hard to explain without actually showing you. So that's the gist of it. And then when a truck is loaded, there's huge gates at the bottom of each bin. They open up and the material falls down into the weigh batcher where it's weighed the proper weight for the load. It's all computerized, and then it's loaded into the truck, which is underneath there. Can't see it, but to fill up the bins, it's really straightforward. It's just one singular belt underneath a bin that I just dumped into here, and the belt articulates using this remote. Articulates back and forth to fill them. It's pretty simple. So just using these 2 buttons, I can articulate the belt to what bin I want to fill. So I have this other remote here. This turns the belt on and off, so I don't have to actually get out of the cab to hit the button on the breaker panel out there. I can just turn it on and off from inside the cab. But this job isn't usually what I do every day. I'm usually actually concrete dispatch, so I'm the one actually loading the concrete trucks, concrete mixers. Right now we're filling it with sand. Now I got a bucket of sand here, so we're going to articulate the belt over to bin 2, because bin 3 looks like it's full. I can see it. And then we have a 3rd remote. Lots of remotes here. This one right here runs the vibrator on the bin. So where sand is fine, and if it has any moisture in it, it can actually stick in the bin and not flow out onto the belt. So we have an easy fix for that. We have this little vibrator that's actually tacked on to the bottom of the bin, that when I hit this button right here, turns the vibrator on and just vibrates the sand out until the bin's empty. I've been doing this for, geez, how long have I been doing this? Well, I started working here when I was 14 or 15, and I'm 26 now, so I've been doing it like 11, 12 years. Oops, we gotta let Al go here. So yeah, 11, 12 years. Started working here part-time when I was in high school. It's in the family, you know. My family's been doing this. My grandfather started this business back in the, well actually no, it was my great-grandfather. My great-grandfather started this business back in the 60s. And my grandfather now would, along with my uncles and mom, actually run it now. So it's really all I've ever known. I've never really had another job other than doing the side gigs that I do. And yeah, it's fun. It's fun to be in the loader. I haven't really been in the loader for a couple years. I ran this loader for probably 4 or 5 years before I went into the office job. But yeah, it's fun to have a little bit of a change and do something a little bit different for a day. I just picked up a bucket of 3/4 stone. I'm not sure if you guys can really see the size difference on the camera. So generally on like there's different types of concrete mixes, of course. You know, there's a 1/2 inch mix and there's a 3/4 inch mix and there's a blend mix, a blend of like equal parts. And without getting too technical, generally as a rule of thumb, a full load of concrete will consist of 1 bucket of 3/4, about a 1/2 a bucket, 3/4 of a bucket of the 1/2 inch stone, and then about 2 buckets of sand. When it comes to filling the plant, it's kind of a guessing game. Like, you don't know, because we don't have any cameras up there or anything. Some plants do, but this one doesn't. We don't have any cameras to like show how full the bins are. So it's kind of a guessing game, and you just have to kind of count how many loads have gone out and to know how much product to put up. And you know, when you feel like it's getting close, you just dump a 1/2 bucket in and watch it, make sure that it doesn't overflow. It's pretty straightforward. When I first started, I was kind of like, I don't want to overflow the plant and put too much up there. Like, how do I know? And because of course, not every load of concrete that goes out is a full load. You know, some are half loads, some are really small, and some are full loads. So you just really don't know. It's kind of a guessing game. But like right now, I know what he's doing. Like, I know that he's loading out full loads, and I can just throw full buckets right up there and not have to worry about it. The biggest stone we sell, 1.5 inches. And he wants a full load, so we're gonna throw 4 big buckets on. When I load these trucks, I usually start in the back quarters. Like that. That way the last bucket finishes in the front. I don't know why I do it that way, but just kind of the way I do it. And the last bucket, where it's getting pretty full, I'm gonna get a corner bucket. So it'll be like a 1/2 a bucket for the last one. So like 3.5 buckets. Good. Give him a little pat. Beep, beep. All set, buddy. Heavy Equipment Operating 101. Gonna teach you guys how to run a front end loader. So most of them are set up this way. So it's pretty straightforward. You got pedals on the bottom. This is your gas, your brake, and then you have another brake here, but I never use that one really. So gas and brake, just like a car. And then right here you got forward and reverse. Forward, reverse, and then your gear selector. I usually always keep it in 3rd gear, but it shifts up and down as you drive. It'll shift up into 3rd. This right here are basically your 2 levers. So this is up, that moves the bucket up, and then down, and then curl it out, and curl in. And like, that's basically all there is to it. So another feature this thing has is an automatic bucket leveler. So when you have your bucket tipped out like so, you want to make sure it's level, so when you dig, you pull back on your curl all the way, like that, and it will automatically level out. So that all you need to do is just set the bucket on the ground to dig into the pile, and it'll be nice and level. You won't dig down, you won't dig up. It'll be nice and level. So anyway, I'm gonna put this in my mouth. So if I talk funny, that's why. So when you dig into a pile, right now we're in second gear, you're gonna wanna downshift into first. So this button right here is our downshift button. So when we're coming into the pile, hit that button, boom, we're downshifted into first gear so we can have the maximum torque to scoop. So we got a full bucket there. You don't want to dig into the pile in like a high gear. Your wheels will spin, you won't have the torque to scoop into the pile well enough. Throw her in reverse, shake out the excess. There we go, we got a full bucket of sand. So, I mean, that's really all there is to it, guys. It's not really rocket science. It seems intimidating at first, but once you get the hang of it, get the feel for it, it definitely takes a while to get the touch down and to get comfortable with the controls and not be too jerky and just be nice and smooth. And there is a learning curve there, but like as far as the controls go, like that's literally it. Like it's not that hard, and really anybody can do it. Now you guys are trained operators. Other features we've got on the dash here, we got our RPMs, fuel, oil pressure, transmission temperature. I know that's kind of dusty, it's hard to see, but not too important. We got actually a Bluetooth radio here, and we've also got all these, you know, different lights, blinkers and stuff. We don't really need that here in the yard. It's only for like when you're out on the road, which is never. And then we got our heat AC, and then our windshield wipers, and the backup camera. This backup camera is awesome. I've run loaders without a backup camera and with one, and let me tell you, having a backup camera is really awesome. We got a CB radio, which, I mean, I don't really use that ever because I don't like talking to people. Just really not a big fan of that. Plus, truck drivers like to talk more than they really need to, so not really my thing. And that's really about it, guys. We got an air seat. So I think where's the knob? Right here. That's down. And that puts air in the seat, so you can just adjust it to the height that you're comfortable at. Well, the day is coming to an end. I think it's like 3:30 in the afternoon right now. Like another hour, it's gonna be pretty much dark. Hate this time of year. I wish they would just like keep daylight savings time and not change the time. I think the time change is stupid, and there's really no point for it. We'd have like longer days in the winter, and that's it. Like why do we change it? I don't understand. It'll only make the days longer in the winter time. So I don't know. I don't get it. Well, it's time to park this thing. That's about it for the work day. So let's get this thing in the garage. She wrote, oh no. What happened to this back thing? Did the hinge break or something? I noticed yesterday when you were driving across the yard, the thing was up. I was like, he must have forgot to put it down.
The first time I thought it just didn't latch it enough, but
yeah,
I sprayed it WD-40 and like really slammed it, made sure to close it.
That's a wrap on the day. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our future videos, and hit the thumbs up button on your way out. Really appreciate it. Keep dreaming. We'll see you later. Bye.